Facing Terry, good defense. Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers, Cole, James! Whoa!
Perhaps you found yourself watching a game of basketball, either live or on TV, and have been completely confused about what is happening with those people running around in shorts. Maybe you like other sports and have never gotten into basketball. Perhaps this is you. If that's you, that's okay. This video is for you. I plan to explain some of the aspects and rules of basketball and share some of the reasons why I love it so much. With that being said, here is the Fan's Guide to Basketball. In 1891, the game we know as basketball was invented by this guy, Dr. James Naismith, a physical education instructor at the International YMCA in Springfield, Massachusetts. He devised the game as a replacement for outside exercise during the cold Massachusetts winter. The original game looked much different than today's. Naismith used wooden peach baskets as hoops. However, the game's core ideas can still be found within the sport today, and the National Basketball Hall of Fame, which honors the best pro players of all time, bears his name. 2 hoops are on both ends of the court. Teams of 5 compete to outscore the other team to win the game. When a team tries to score on their hoop, they are on offense. When they are trying to prevent the other team from scoring, they are on defense. If a shot is made from beyond this arc, that's worth 3 points, while anything inside is worth 2 points. Players can pass or dribble the ball to move. Most penalties result in a turnover, meaning ball control switches teams. The outer perimeter of the court is out of bounds. If the ball goes out of bounds, the team who last touched it loses possession. If a player moves without dribbling, this is known as traveling and results in a turnover. A foul is committed when a player intentionally or unintentionally causes contact with another player, either shooting or impeding the dribble. If a player commits a foul while the other team is shooting, the player gets to shoot free throws. Free throws are shot from this line and are worth 1 point each. If a player is fouled within the 3-point line, they get 2 free throw attempts. If a player is fouled outside of the 3-point line, they get 3 free throw attempts. Rules vary at different levels of play, but in the NBA, each player can commit up to 5 fouls, and on the 6th, they are disqualified from the game. At the NBA level, games last 48 minutes, separated into 4 12-minute quarters. Like all sports, statistics and analytics are crucial to the game. 5 major stat categories are essential to successful play: points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. Points are scored anytime the ball goes through the hoop. Points scored are essential as that's how you win the game. The best players in the NBA will average around 20 points per game. Wilt Chamberlain of the Philadelphia Warriors, now known as the Golden State Warriors, holds the NBA record for points scored in a single match. He once scored 100 points in a single game. Impressively, this was achieved in 1962, before the introduction of the three-pointer in 1979. An assist is a pass that sets up a teammate in such a way that they score a basket. A shot leading to a foul does not record as an assist, and players can't record assists to themselves. So, in this play where Kobe Bryant is throwing himself a pass off the backboard, he doesn't get an assist. A player can also only score 1 assist per pass, unlike assists in hockey. The NBA record for assists in a single game is 30, set by Scott Skiles in 1990. Rebounds are counted for the player who catches the ball after a missed shot. Rebounds can be recorded on offense and defense. Rebounds are a massive stat that can alter the outcome of the game. If the rebound battle is too lopsided, it's hard for the losing team to retain control of the ball. The record for rebounds in a single game is also held by Wilt Chamberlain, who recorded 55 in 1960. The next 2 stats are defensive. Steals are defensive actions that cause a turnover. Knocking the ball away from a dribbling player or altering a pass that results in the defense having control of the ball are both considered steals. A steal can often result in a team quickly scoring on the opposite end of the court. Larry Kennan and Illinois Fighting Illini legend Kendall Gill hold the NBA record for steals in a single game with 11. Blocks are recorded when a player alters a shot so it doesn't go through the hoop. Blocks are a dominant defensive stat that can be the X factor on defense. Elmore Smith holds the single-game block record with 17. Both steals and blocks must not result in a foul to be considered legal. Mostly, you are allowed to make contact with the ball, but not the player's body. There are traditionally 5 positions in basketball: the point guard, the shooting guard, the small forward, the power forward, and the center. These positions are often referred to by their numbers, 1 through 5 respectively. Numerous skills help players in these positions fill their roles. The point guard is typically the facilitator on offense. They are the general on the floor, and usually they are in charge of dribbling the ball up the court. They typically play above the three-point line and need to be good passers with high assist numbers. A point guard should also have good ball handling ability. Some notable point guards include Magic Johnson, Chris Paul, and Caitlin Clark. The shooting guard is the other guard position. Typically, this player is the team's go-to scorer. The shooting guard should be good at shooting from three-point range and be able to score from everywhere on the offensive side of the ball. They also should be able to handle the ball and have strong playmaking ability. Some notable shooting guards include Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Diana Taurasi, the all-time leading scorer in the WNBA. The small forward is typically an inside and outside scorer. They have to be versatile on defense and guard a wide array of positions. The small forward also typically has to contribute to several different stat categories. Some notable small forwards include LeBron James, the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, Kevin Durant, and Tamika Catchings. The next two positions are known as the big men on any team. The power forward can be found in the post or beyond the three-point line. They're typically the strongest defenders and have good size. They also are expected to be strong rebounders. The position is known for physical play and versatile scoring. Some notable players who play the forward position are Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis, and Angel Reese. The center is the tallest player on the team and primarily plays in the low post. They need to be able to score down low and grab rebounds on both offense and defense. Center is also known as the defensive anchor, guarding the rim and blocking shots. Some notable centers in basketball history include Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Brittany Griner. In the wise words of Michael Scott from The Office,
football is like rock and roll. It's just boom, boom, boom. And basketball is like jazz.
As goofy as Michael is on the show, and despite his no-good jump shot, he has a point. Basketball is similar to jazz. It's organized chaos. It's improvisation within a surrounding plan, and the top stars of each team have the opportunity to shine far more significantly than anyone. A player can completely take over any night and in any game. Along those lines, any player can screw everything up. I can see that this is true of other sports, but basketball is just different. Perhaps this is because the game is only 5-on-5, and a player's takeover is more evident than a player, say, in a baseball game. In baseball, your best player might not have the chance to get up to bat again. Basketball is a game of sharpshooters, magicians, kings, jokers, giants, and legends, and legendary stories. I believe it to be a fantasy, and it can create magical moments. Undoubtedly, basketball has had a significant impact on cultures all over the world. From fashion to music to entertainment, basketball is a prolific part of the cultural zeitgeist that consumes our lives. The game continues to grow every season as well. Women's basketball has seen a massive rise in popularity in recent memory, both at the professional and college levels. There's even wheelchair basketball, which ensures everyone can get out and play. Basketball is a global game, but it's also personal to so many of us who are basketball fans. This photo is a bit painful for me to share, but when I think about my reason for making this video, I think of this picture. This is my 7th grade basketball team, and here I am. As a gawky, awkward preteen, basketball represented an escape. I had so many self-doubts, and every situation felt like the end of the world. I hated my school, I hated my small town, and My Chemical Romance's lyrics made a lot of sense to me. But basketball was a way for me to shut off my brain. When I play basketball, the game is the only thing I can think about at that moment. Some of my friends that I made while playing basketball are still people I consider friends. This is a picture of my friend Justin and I. He used to come over to my house every day during the summer. We'd play one-on-one basketball, I would consistently lose, and then we'd walk to his house and jump in his pool. If I had a time machine and could go back in time for one day, I'd likely return to those summer days in my driveway just trying to beat him one last time. To anybody out there watching this, I encourage you to play or watch just one basketball game. I hope the game treats you as well as it has treated me. Thank you for watching A Fan's Guide to Basketball.